What's up, y'all? Dan the Marketing Man here. I'm back for another video and I'm talking about the sales process today, and I'm going to show you how to hit 6, 7, and yes, even 8 figures a year while removing yourself from the business so you can focus on being a badass. Now, don't believe me because I'm just some guy on YouTube, and you shouldn't just believe some random people on the internet, especially with just only 1K subscribers. Because all I did was just pay to get in front of you on YouTube, but who you should be listening to is all these people right now on the screen who have actually been mentored by me and who are getting the results that you're looking for. These are interviews that I've done with students who got their first client in about 4 weeks, because our coaching program is actually 4 weeks, so you can see it for yourself. One of them actually hit 6 figures in 2021, so that's insane. And with that said, I'm only showing you this video because personally in my agency, I've been doing it for about a year and we actually hit $260,000 last year in my underwear. And now I'm going to show you the blueprint that's going to take us from $260,000, and now we're on pace to do $1 million this year. But now I got to show you that, so let's get straight into the results. So really quick, this video is mainly for people who don't know how to get clients, or maybe you just want like a bird's eye view of what it takes to get through the full process of getting a client. So maybe you're already getting people who are interested, you're doing a little bit of outreach, you're doing cold calling, social media stuff, you got people interested, but where do you take them now? Or especially if you're just starting, because I'm going to show you every single step, especially where to start. So we're covering every single part of my main client acquisition system and how you can actually use that system to scale it. So organization is one of my biggest weaknesses, and that's actually one of the biggest factors as far as getting clients, because you got to take them all the way through, and you need to have a full vision of where your clients are going to go. Where are they? How do you attract them? And how to get them to pay you large amounts of money every single month forever. And if you're still watching this video, please make sure to like it, subscribe it, hit the bell, because it's free and it really helps me. Algorithm, please save me. So yeah, let's get straight into sharing the screen. All right, so here it is. Again, this is my main client acquisition system that actually took me all the way to 6 figures in 1 year. So I'm just gonna take you through the entire process. If you guys have questions, I have a small community, so if you have a question, please comment down below, because chances are I'll probably message you. If you haven't already seen from my other videos, usually everybody gets a response. So it might be a little bit confusing, that's why I had to mention that. So this is where it all starts, right? We're gonna do organic traffic and paid traffic. So again, this is the first step. If you're not, familiar with actually doing any prospecting, I have videos where we're covering, organic social media stuff, cold callings. We also do voicemail drops. I have a video on that. It's actually called How to Set Appointments on Autopilot. That's a super underrated video, and you can get really cheap inbound leads. But yeah, so we do organic traffic. We also have paid traffic, Facebook, YouTube, Google. Those are different ways that we do it. Depending on where your traffic is coming from doesn't matter, because you're going to be ending up sending them to the video sales letter, which actually Jordan Lee helped me out with. Shout out to Jordan Lee for that. He actually introduced me to using a video sales letter to get clients for my SMMA. So you can either send them to like a blog post about your offer, a video sales letter. That's what most people do. It makes the most sense. And you can also send them to a review page. So once they are on that page, we're going to take them to an application. So they see the video. If they're interested, they click to actually do an application, and we're asking them qualifying questions like how many deals are you doing a month, right? Just to make sure that they actually have money for the service that we're offering. So how much money do they have, right? How many deals they're doing. We also ask them, how much more can they handle? Current lead sources that they may have. How long have they been doing, X niche? So all that stuff is on the application form. Once they're at the application, it takes them to the calendar where they can just schedule a call directly with our sales team. So anybody that pops up on these pages, we actually have Google tag managers and pixels. So anybody who doesn't fill out a form, we're already retargeting them. So you can see right there in the retargeting campaigns. And again, this is just through paid traffic. So Facebook, YouTube, all the main ways that we get our paid traffic, we just retarget on the same places. Hey, you were on our site, but you didn't freaking fill out a form. Are you interested or not? And we actually, get a lot of people who were interested. Maybe they just didn't have the time or whatever the case. So we do retargeting campaigns. They come in, do the application, do the calendar, and then they go to call number 1, where they actually speak to somebody live, a human, our sales team, and we're just qualifying them again. So some of the questions that we ask them on the application form, we kind of just reiterate to make sure that they're actually interested, that they're actually qualified, and just to get a human touch. Right? Make the call a little bit more personable. After that qualifying call, or call number 1, that's when we schedule the sales call or the demo call. Okay, so now we've scheduled the sales call, and then if they're interested or not, this is where it all comes down to. So after the call, we always send everybody like a post-pitch email where they can see, pricing, screenshots of the service that we're offering, just like a full breakdown essentially of what we're offering and, the package that they want. So proposal sent. And again, that's for our main offer. As you can see, the call number 1 also branches up to downsell. So if somebody's unqualified, qualified, right, that we talk to, maybe they don't have money for the high ticket offer. That's fine. We have so many different options. Now, a lot of people also ask, and we'll not cover this in this video, but a lot of people ask, what offer should I have? And there's so many different options. You know, you could do email marketing, you could do text notifications, you could do reputation management, social media posting, lead generation, lead nurture systems, softwares, whatever. So we have our main lead nurture, lead generation, high ticket offer. And then if they can't afford that, or for whatever reason on the qualifying call, if we feel like we need to send them to the downsell, we will. And then we'll just show them different options where they could still actually purchase marketing services with us. So yeah, call number one, sales call, send the proposal. And again, at that point, if they're interested, they're going to pull the trigger and actually get into a paid client. So that is where all the magic happens. They finally pay. That's where everybody wants to be at. Once they pay, we take them to an onboarding funnel. It's a 3-step process where we actually just ask them everything that we need. So we're actually in the real estate niche. So we need stuff for compliance, like their NMLS numbers or company NMLS numbers, company addresses, just things for, compliant advertising to make sure everything's all kosher and going good. On that onboarding funnel, they actually have to schedule a time with the account manager to do a kickoff call. So once they fill out that form for onboarding, their account manager already reaches out over the phone or via email, depending on their availability. And we just say, hey, when are you available, where we could show you, how this all works. Just make sure that everything is set up for our lead generation campaign and you're good to go. Throughout those 30 days, because we have a month-to-month service, throughout the 30 days, the account manager is reaching out to them 8 different times via phone. Like calling them 8 different times or emailing them, of course, if they're not available, just to make sure that they are showing up for the appointments that we're setting for them. And again, just to make sure that they're having a quality experience with our team. With that, once they fill out the onboarding funnel, it also goes to the fulfillment team, which, depending on the lead type, depending on the state that they're in, they just need a couple questions to see where we're running the campaigns or what we're doing, whatever that fulfillment is for you, especially, again, because there's so many different things that we could do, email templates, if you're doing email marketing, just getting that all set up for your client. But that is the full system. I mean, it's pretty fire. We also add some other things, but this is just like the main thing. Like we also could like branch down here under the proposal sent for any deals that were lost. Maybe somebody didn't pull the trigger. We'll put them in like a deal loss sequence where it's just following up for 12 months. And it's just like, hey, what's up? Obviously you didn't pull the trigger. That's totally fine. We're still going to retarget them in like a deal loss campaign where we actually have like a 7-day testimonial sequence where back to back every single day, once a day, they're getting an email of someone who just recently was in the program and had amazing results. And there's no shortage of that. Usually if we sign up a client, they do have good results. If they don't, we usually work it out. So yeah, that's the basic gist of the entire sales funnel. So again, if you guys have questions on this, please put this down in the description below, because again, I have a small community. Not every single person, that comments, you won't get a response. You will, because check out my other videos. I do have that. Also, if you guys want, I have in the description a free appointment script. So if you guys want to start doing cold calls or even social media outreach, you can kind of use that script to your advantage. Also, the video sales letter is also in the description. So click the free appointment script. It'll take you to a second page where you can get some additional sales training. Feel free to check that out. If you guys are interested in coaching, I also have one-on-one coaching. Check that out as well. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for viewing, liking, subscribing. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.